The Sunday action kicks off at the Stadio Giovanni Zini with a high-intensity battle between Cremonese and Bologna. Cremonese has been forced into an aggressive attacking style at home to escape the bottom of the table, averaging 5.4 corners per match. Their tactical focus on high crosses and frequent shots from distance often results in defensive deflections. Bologna, currently chasing a European spot under their refined tactical setup, maintains a high possession game and averages 4.8 corners when playing away. Statistically, 78% of the matches involving these two teams this season have comfortably cleared the 7.5 corner line. With both sides needing a result and favoring wide play through their wingbacks, the match is expected to be an open affair with plenty of set-piece opportunities from the corner flag. Prediction: total corners, over 7.5. The match at the Arena Garibaldi on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features a desperate Pisa side sitting bottom of the table, 20th, against a mid-table Torino, 14th. Statistically, both teams have struggled defensively this season, which often translates into goals at both ends. Torino has seen over 1.5 goals in 71% of their matches, while Pisa has cleared this line in 61% of theirs. Interestingly, Torino's away form is even more prolific, with 77% of their matches on the road exceeding 1.5 goals. The last time these two met in November 2025, they played out a 2-2 draw. With Pisa needing points to survive and Torino coming off high-scoring defeats, 3-2 against Milan and 2-1 against Inter, the trend suggests a game with at least 2 goals as defensive gaps open up for players like Giovanni Simeone or Stefano Moio. Prediction: total goals, over 1.5. The San Siro hosts a high-voltage clash on Sunday, April 5, 2026, as league leaders Inter, 69 points, face 6th-placed AS Roma, 54 points. This fixture is historically aggressive. Disciplinary records from the 2025-26 season show AS Roma averaging 1.95 yellow cards per match, while Inter averages 1.55. When these two giants collide, the intensity spikes. 85% of their last 10 head-to-head meetings have seen at least 3 cards issued. With Inter fighting to maintain their lead over AC Milan and Roma desperate for a Champions League spot, tactical fouls in midfield transitions are expected. The presence of combative players and the high stakes of matchday 31 make the over 2.5 cards line a very low threshold for a game of this magnitude, which often boils over into multiple cautions. Prediction: total cards, over 2.5. The battle at the Coliseum on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features two teams with very distinct styles that often lead to high corner counts. Getafe, known for their defensive solidity and direct play under Jose Bordalás, averages 4.3 corners per match, often winning them through set-piece pressure and long balls. Athletic Bilbao, under Ernesto Valverde, is far more proactive on the wings, averaging 4.7 corners per game. Statistically, the over 6.5 line is extremely modest for these sides. Their last 5 meetings have averaged over 9 corners per match. Furthermore, Getafe allows an average of 4.1 corners to opponents, while Bilbao's high crossing volume against low-block defenses typically inflates the count. Given that both teams are currently neck and neck in the standings, tied on points, the high intensity and desperate need for a win will likely drive the corner total well past the 6.5 mark. Prediction: total corners, over 6.5. The clash at the Mestalla on Sunday, April 5, 2026, pits 12th-placed Valencia, 35 points, against 6th-placed Celta Vigo, 41 points. Statistically, this is a very reliable fixture for goals. Celta Vigo has seen over 1.5 goals in 100% of their last 6 matches, while Valencia has cleared this line in 50% of their recent outings, including a solid 2-0 win over Sevilla. Historically, the over 1.5 line has hit in 87% of their last 30 head-to-head meetings. Their previous encounter in January 2026 ended in a 4-1 victory for Celta, following a 2-1 Valencia win in 2025. Celta's attacking duo of Borja Iglesias and Iago Aspas is in peak form, but their defense has conceded 35 goals this season. Given the defensive vulnerabilities of both sides and their high goal-per-match averages, 2.55 for Valencia, 2.62 for Celta, at least 2 goals are expected. Prediction: total goals, over 1.5. The clash at the Carles Tartiere on Sunday, April 5, 2026, is a survival battle for 20th-placed Real Oviedo. While the hosts have the league's least productive attack with only 20 goals in 29 matches, their home form at the Tartiere tells a slightly different story. Oviedo has managed to find the net in several recent home fixtures, driven by Federico Viñas, top scorer with 6 goals, and Salomon Rondon. Sevilla, currently in 15th place, has been defensively fragile on the road, conceding 49 goals this season, the highest in the bottom half. Statistically, Sevilla has kept a clean sheet in only 20% of their away games. Although Sevilla dominated the reverse fixture 4-0, Oviedo's desperation to escape the relegation zone and Sevilla's tendency to concede away from home suggest the hosts are likely to breach the visitors' defense at least once. Prediction: Real Oviedo to score, yes. The match at the Mendizorroza Stadium on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features two mid-table sides, Osasuna, 10th, and Alaves, 16th, with tactical setups that frequently generate corners. Alaves averages 4.88 corners per game this season, relying heavily on wingers like Carlos Vicente to deliver crosses into the box. Osasuna, while averaging only 3.79 corners per game, among the lowest in the league, tends to concede a significant number of set pieces when playing away, averaging 4.61 corners against them. Statistically, the over 6.5 line is a very safe threshold for this matchup. 72% of Alaves home games and 68% of Osasuna's away fixtures have cleared this mark. Given the high-pressure nature of Alaves' fight to stay clear of the relegation zone and their direct attacking style at home, the corner count is expected to reach double digits. Prediction: total corners, over 6.5. The clash at the Stadion de Alten Forsterij on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features a tactical battle between 9th-placed Union Berlin and 16th-placed St. Pauli. Statistically, this matchup is highly conducive to corners due to both teams' reliance on wing play. Union Berlin averages 5.12 corners per home match this season, frequently using wide deliveries to pressure low-block defenses. St. Pauli, fighting to escape the relegation zone, averages 4.52 corners per game and has seen over 7.5 corners in 74% of their away fixtures. In their most recent Bundesliga meetings, the corner count consistently exceeded this line, reaching double digits in their January 2025 encounter. With Union's physical presence and St. Pauli's high-pressing style often forcing clearances, the data strongly supports a total exceeding 7.5 corners for this Sunday morning fixture. Prediction: total corners, over 7.5. The clash at the Deutsche Bank Park on Sunday, April 5, 2026, pits 7th-placed Frankfurt, 38 points, against 15th-placed Koln, 26 points. Statistically, the over 1.5 goals line is highly reliable for these sides. 86% of Frankfurt's and 83% of Koln's matches this season have cleared this threshold. Their previous meeting in November 2025 was a spectacular 4-3 victory for Frankfurt, and 12 of their last 14 competitive head-to-heads have seen at least 2 goals scored. Frankfurt averages 1.85 goals per match, while Koln averages 1.41. With Koln currently on a 9-game winless run away from home and conceding in their last 9 road trips, while Frankfurt has scored in 10 consecutive home games, the data strongly suggests a multi-goal game as both teams fight for European spots and survival respectively. Prediction: total goals, over 1.5. The match at the Stade Raymond Kopa on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features a clash between 12th-placed Angers and 4th-placed Lyon. Statistically, this fixture is a prime candidate for a high corner count. Lyon is one of the most prolific corner-winning teams in Ligue 1 this season, averaging 5.30 corners per match and 4.93 when playing away. Angers, while struggling in the standings, averages 4.46 corners at home and tends to concede a high volume to top-tier opponents, averaging 5.19 corners against overall. Combined, their matches average 9.34 corners per game. In their previous encounter in September 2025, the game comfortably cleared the 7.5 line. With Lyon pushing for a Champions League spot and Angers relying on wide play to break their recent losing streak, the 7.5 corner threshold is a very safe statistical expectation for this Sunday clash. Prediction: total corners, over 7.5. The clash at the Stade Saint-Symphorien on Sunday, April 5, 2026, is a critical relegation six-pointer between 18th-placed Metz and 17th-placed Nantes. In high-stakes survival battles like this, play often becomes frantic, leading to a high number of deflections and clearances. Metz, playing at home, averages 4.2 corners per game and relies heavily on direct wing play to find their forwards. Nantes, under pressure to stay out of the bottom three, averages 4.6 corners per match and tends to concede many corners when defending deep, averaging 5.3 against them per away game. Statistically, the over 7.5 line has been cleared in 72% of the matches involving these two teams this season. Given the desperation for points and the likely physical, end-to-end nature of the second half, high corner count is a strong statistical probability. Prediction: total corners, over 7.5. The Choc des Olympiques, relative at the Stade Louis II on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features 6th-placed Monaco hosting 3rd-placed Marseille. Monaco enters this fixture in scorching form, riding a 5-match winning streak in Ligue 1. Historically, the Principality side has been dominant at home in this derby, having scored 3 goals in their last home meeting, April 2025. While Marseille won the reverse fixture 1-0 in December, Monaco's home scoring average of 2.1 goals per game this season makes them a formidable force. Marseille has shown defensive gaps on the road, conceding an average of 1.5 goals in away matches. With Monaco's high-pressing system and 71% of their season games exceeding the 1.5 goal mark, the hosts are statistically well positioned to find the net at least twice against a Marseille side that recently struggled in a home loss to Lille. Prediction: Monaco to score over 1.5 goals. This FA Cup quarter-final at the London Stadium on Sunday, April 5, 2026, features two sides with high crossing volumes and direct attacking styles. West Ham currently averages 5.03 corners per match in the 2025-26 season, a figure that rises significantly to 5.53 when playing at home. Leeds United, while hovering in the bottom half of the Premier League table, maintains an aggressive offensive stance, averaging 4.52 corners per game overall and 5.56 in their recent fixtures. Statistically, games involving Leeds this season average 8.68 corners, with their home games often exceeding 9.25. Their most recent head-to-head in October 2025 saw the teams combine for 10 corners. With the knockout nature of the FA Cup and both teams missing key defensive anchors, expect a high number of blocked shots and clearances leading to frequent visits to the corner flag. Prediction: total corners, over 8.5.